And then, so what I do here is I'm gonna start YouTube this time, and then I'm gonna take it over to Facebook, because a lot of people want to see it who are not on Facebook. And my turnaround time was, there's another reason, is because the feedback of everything that comes with it, I have to come out of it. Okay, I should be good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good, because I want to make sure it's not double on my side.
What are you using to stream?
I just do Zoom, and let me tell you.
Why am I asking that? We all Zoom. Okay.
That's no, but some people didn't. Yes, some people didn't know you could Zoom and go live, because at one point initially, Zoom didn't allow you to go live on those other streaming platforms. So you had to use a third party. It was a mess. But look, it's I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get it together with that.
Check out
definitely on. What'd you say?
Check out StreamYard too.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to figure out, to multitask.
I know.
So that is what it is. So that's where I'm at. So for those who are watching, I'm on live on YouTube right now. My daughter's in the background somewhere, hopefully, and she's about to post me on Facebook, because of course, I'm going to post me on Facebook right now to let people know that we're here. So this way, when they watch it, they're actually watching it through.
Did you get my email this morning?
I did not. Tell me about it.
Oh, I had sent you my bio just so you had something.
Oh, I read it. I did read it. But if you want to tell me, you tell me about you, because you could do a better presentation of who you are. I know you from many years ago, when I started my business back in 2013, but probably, no, 2007.
I was about
probably 2007. I probably met you before that, when I started going to business classes and stuff. You were always speaking. You were that dynamic. And it was crazy, because you were probably the only Black American woman that was out there really at workshops speaking about businesses and getting people started. Because I would go to a lot of workshops, and there were not a lot of people that looked like us that were speaking. So this is why I always remembered you. And then it's funny, because I was talking about you to somebody else, and my cousin who's in New York says, "Oh, I know Dr. Stephanie Burroughs. I went to one of her classes." I was like, "What?" I was like, "This woman is everywhere." So I've known you for years. I've known you through business. When in a relationship was me trying to get my certifications, and we just talked about that off air, trying to get my certifications so I could do government business. And if anybody knows, to get all your paperwork together to do the certifications is like a landmine. And I think it's purposely set up like that, specifically for Black people, because as soon as we hit that first landmine, we good. We put down the paperwork and we walk away.
Ooh.
And I said, I'm not doing that anymore, because we lose out on a lot of business, because they are looking to partner with people who look like us, especially Black women, so that they can get these government contracts. And then it's a mess. But anyway, that's how I you tell me about you, because you and I could go on for hours talking, and people know, they know that. So tell me a little bit about you, how you got started, and where you're at right now.
How I got started. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I've had so many different jobs, it's not even funny. Quite frankly, when I was looking at your questions, I started thinking about all the things I'd done, and I got tired. In addition to, I can say this. As far as business, I've had so many little businesses, little tiny, I'm not even gonna say tiny, just little businesses that I just did. It was just get it going and just do it for whatever the reason. But the most profound opportunities that I've had in working for other people, I would say, was starting in 2000. So I'd done a lot of stuff before that. Let me go back. I worked for HR, a staffing company at one point, because I thought eventually I would be this big VP of human resources. In fact, My last time working in human resources was when I went to the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. And when I had to do these multiple interviews, which was new for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a chance to sit, and I had to sit with the VP over HR. And he said, so what is your ultimate goal? Now, I was younger, much.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked him in the eyes, little short Italian guy, and I said, I want to be in your seat. I want your job. I want to be the VP of HR.
Oh. Oh,
I was like,
that's probably not the best answer.
Now, I didn't think about it at the time, but I was serious. And when I thought, I was like, did I just say
that? Out loud. Did I say that out loud?
He just had this look of shock. Like, I guess you have to remember the time. That was I went to the port in 1987.
Oh, wow.
So very different time. So you sitting in front of this Caucasian man, and, you know, but I felt comfortable with him because I've been working in a man's world for so long. I was in construction for quite some time. So even at the port, that ended up happening. So I thought that's what it was going to be. So I did work in HR a number of different times. And at Blue Cross Blue Shield, when I went there, I worked in HR. And my goal was always to bring us in, African-American folks. I wanted you in. So I was that person that there were very few of me when I went in, but there's a whole lot more when I left.
Right.
Because I brought them in. And no one said it specifically, but I think that's what they were looking for.
So you were the beginning of what you would call, what is that, diversity and inclusion?
They call it all that.
VP, whatever they put those titles on.
They didn't even have that. They didn't even have it.
Right. You were the beginning before they had a title for it.
All of that. It was resources, and it was really human, and not doing everything online and through all of those apps that they had, applications that you had to fill in online. And that was a way of just weeding out a whole bunch of folks.
Oh, absolutely.
So I went out, I recruited, I spoke at all different, I can't even, I forgot about that. I was speaking at business schools and colleges and whatever. I was training people on how to, how to search and look for jobs and how to prepare yourself for the interviews and the whole nine. But I had a totally different approach. So I didn't do the typical stuff, and I never have. I'm not your typical female. That's what I tell folks. I'm not. And I didn't do what most people did, because for me, 99.9%, every job, with the exception of maybe one, and every contract has come through the network for me.
Okay, so wait before you go forward. I don't like the way YouTube is looking, so I'm going to stop this and I'm going to take us back to Facebook, because Facebook allows people to interact.